We good.
What's up with y'all? Welcome to Outside the Park podcast. Yeah, we here again, late night. Hope y'all rocking with us. You know, we still getting our stream schedule going, but hey, today we here to talk about the good stuff. Today, everyone witnessed history. We gotta let this out right now. 62 home runs in a single season leads the American League. Aaron Judge makes history today. Puts himself on that list. You know what I mean?
Congrats to the
That's
future
today.
giant, man.
As recording that recently happened today. So congratulations to Aaron Judge on his 60-second home run, and that'll go ahead and just be our first topic of the fucking podcast. Aaron Judge 60-second home run comes in Texas. You know what I mean? So I have a question that I was debating all day as I was watching this. Y'all ready for this?
Let's hear it.
All right. So basically, who, in your opinion, is the true home run king with the record? Who is it? And I'll give you the list. So it's Barry Bonds, Mark McGwire, Sammy Sosa, Roger Maris, and now Aaron Judge, newly Aaron Judge. So those are your five top who basically hit about 70 home runs, 62 and up. So those are your list. So that's your list. Some were clean, some were dirty. You know what I mean? In different eras. So what do y'all think? Who is your home run king? I'm gonna go last.
I mean,
in my honest opinion, you know what I mean? I'm gonna go real quick, Mike, because I'm gonna be biased. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. It has to be Aaron Judge. I think it's honestly just recency bias, because that this just we seen it, like we literally just seen this guy hit 62 home runs. Like that's crazy to watch that live, like because I feel like pitchers are as elite as ever. Like you know, pitching has got harder. The balls have got harder to hit as the years have gone on. So it's like to do it nowadays is like crazy. Like when like no fucking steroids, no like it's super hard to cheat nowadays type of thing. But it's like I think Aaron Judge is the home run king. I had to give it to him, to be honest. I had to. Bro.
all right. So me, personally, congrats to Aaron Judge. I'm not taking no props away, but I think Barry Bonds is still the home run king, and I still think he's the greatest player of all time because he's facing other people who are also doing steroids. Steroids back then were probably just as popular as fucking pitchers rubbing stuff on their fingers are right now. You know what I mean? So everybody's doing it. It's just the fact that this guy was just doing it that much better, and that was just his talent above everybody else. So I think that legitimizes it. He should be in the Hall of Fame. Barry Bonds, home run king, GOAT.
I'm gonna have to agree. I was thinking it all day. Barry Bonds is the home run king. 73 home runs in one season, dude. 73 home runs.
Is that because you guys are Giants fans? Be honest. Is that because you guys are Giants fans? Let's be honest.
Non-biased.
Yes and no, but really, it's more no. I mean,
Aaron Judge is about to be a Giant, so it's like I can't be biased towards it.
It's a yes or no, but honestly, it's more no. And Michael brings up a great point that I was thinking. Back then, everyone was doing that shit. Pitchers were pumping 99 miles an hour at Barry Bonds, and not even to mention. He hit 73 home runs on limited pitches seen. Let's keep in mind he had the most intentional walks out of anyone. So he's seeing limited pitching too as well. And he's only seeing the best pitching. They were always putting in new pitches for him. They were always putting him up with lefties. They were always matching him up. They were always doing something to get him out. They're always doing the intentional walks. He saw the most bullshit thrown at him, I'd say ever really. I'd say. So yeah, Barry Bonds 73. That's my real home run king.
Intentionally walked him with the bases loaded. That just says it all, bro.
What happened?
He got intentionally walked with the bases loaded.
Oh yeah, exactly. Who's doing that today? Is Aaron Judge? Do you really think that they're gonna intentionally walk Aaron Judge with the bases loaded right now?
No.
No, they're not. Analytics says they're gonna get a ground ball. They didn't have analytics back then. You know what I mean? It was just,
the greatest, bro.
But really, it wasn't even that long ago. It was what, 2007, 2009?
Who, when he hit that?
Yeah,
Nah, that was like 01, 02.
Or 01?
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyways, wasn't that long ago. We grew up watching a little bit of Barry Bonds, just a little bit. I don't know if y'all know, but we grew up watching just a little bit of Barry Bonds.
Yeah, I remember. So
that definitely. Was still I would kind of count that as still like. They were on steroids back then, but that's still kind of modern day. Like
I remember when he hit that home run.
Nobody's seen Roger Maris play. Nobody's seen Roger Maris play, even though, and that was a different age back then. That was when they were smoking cigarettes in between innings, drinking beer.
Nobody
Pitchers
gives a
pitching all
fuck
day
about that,
long.
bro. Barry Bonds.
That's a whole different. That's a whole different type of baseball.
Barry Bonds really helped bring the color barrier down a little bit too. Like now people are starting to bring more black players onto their team and stuff. Like Aaron Judge, I don't know if he's black or what, but like, why are you making that face, Lewis? He as another black man, like dark skin, you should support him.
I think he is. I don't know.
This is racist. Oh,
How is that racist? I'm just saying, bro. Like you're just. Are you team light skin now? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yo, chat. You have to be on my side. Like, every debate, bro, chat. Like, just like.
Are you team light skin now?
He tries to say something in the chat, just ratio BLM, bro. Just ratio.
I mean, hey, bro. BLM. I support it. Arrest the cops that killed Breonna Taylor. RP George Floyd. Yeah, we had a controversial topic earlier. I don't want to bring it up, but Lewis said some crazy things. But,
all right. All right.
Home
run king.
All right.
Barry Bonds, Aaron Judge. No love for Mark McGwire, Sammy Sosa. No love for none of them, huh?
Nah, fuck them.
Mark McGwire definitely on steroids. Did you he was definitely on steroids. Barry Bonds never got caught. That's why I still think he should be in the Hall of Fame.
I mean, there's David Ortiz is in the Hall of Fame. You know what I mean? It's like
David Ortiz.
That's bullshit, but nah.
Oh hell no.
He got caught red-handed and lied about it multiple times. Like
he got caught red-handed in front of everyone.
Oh my
god! On fucking TV.
Yeah, he looked like the biggest clown with that. But do you guys want to get into with MLB playoffs starting? Some postseason predictions.
MLB playoffs start this Friday. This Friday coming up.
Wow, that's 3 days.
So we got the bracket right here for y'all. I know you guys can't see this top team right here, but hold up.
Yeah, we'll start up.
Here we go. This is down. So yeah, I mean, let's start with the first round. Let's start with the AL side. Rays and Guardians, first round. What are you guys thinking on that?
Ooh.
Wild card round, best of 3. First we've ever seen a best of 3 wild card series. All. So where are they again? They're all in Cleveland.
All 3 in Cleveland.
That's tough. That's a tough decision. All 3 in Cleveland. Yeah, this is gonna be real tough. This is already hot. My first pick's already a hot take. Tampa Bay in 3. Tampa Bay in 3.
Whoa.
Yeah. It's a best of 3, Lou.
Yeah, Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay in 3. So I think Cleveland is probably gonna win the middle game probably. Yeah, the middle game. But I got Tampa Bay 2-1, just because Tampa Bay is so talented. They're on a little bit of a lower season compared to last year and the 2 years before that. But they're still a great team. They got great pitching. They have superstars on the field. And most importantly, in my opinion, all the players have been there already in the playoffs for the Tampa Bay. This is probably their third year in a row going to the playoffs. And the 2 previous years before that, they went deep, a World Series run. And all these players, that they still have all of their main players, all the main pieces. They got Randy Rosarena. You know what I mean? He's he's probably the greatest playoff player I've ever seen. So I'm taking Tampa Bay with their experience over Cleveland in Cleveland. They're just a young team, and it's statistically known that Cleveland is the youngest team in the MLB. Did you guys know that?
No, I didn't know that actually. Yeah, I did see something like that on Instagram.
But, it's like based off their age, their average age and shit. They're the youngest team. So I'm going with Tampa Bay and their Tampa Bay and their experience.
Lewis?
Me personally, bro, I'm going with the Guardians. I like the Guardians this series. They were like they made far, but I would pick the Rays. Honestly, like this year, man, the Guardians are just playing really good. I honestly like the Guardians, like their offense. I really like their offense too. Like Jose Ramirez, like they got some good hitters this year. They really do. I like. I think they're going to beat the Rays. Like you said, I don't think the Rays are like the Rays we've seen before. I do think they're going to put the Guardians up for their money though. I think the Guardians are going to just 2-0. I think the Guardians are 3,
Mm-hmm.
but that'd be. I think the Guardians are going to win for sure.
Oh,
Matter of fact, I think the Guardians are 2. I think the Guardians win 2 straight up.
Damn. What?
oh man, this is a tough one for me, bro. I really couldn't tell you. I'm not saying this confidently at
They
all.
got Aaron Savale.
This is
Yeah.
They got some cool people on that team. Like,
I think the Guardians pitching is real good, bro. Oh man.
And Glass now just came back.
Oh, Glasnow's
Really?
back.
Yeah. Or he's probably been back for a little bit. Or he just came back. But he was down for a minute, so he's coming back. Or he's back.
Shane Bieber.
Oh man.
Cleveland? Yeah. Maybe
This is tough, bro. This is real tough. Give me the Guardians in 3, bro. I don't really have a lot of reason behind it. I'm not gonna. I'll be lying to you if I said I watched either of these teams like a lot of the year. I just like looking on paper. I just think the Guardians have a little bit better pitching, which is why I rock with them. So let's go to our other round though, in the AL. The Mariners and the Blue Jays. This is gonna be an interesting one.
Yeah, that's a tough one. The we have never seen the Mariners play a playoff game. Did you guys know that? Did you guys ever realize that?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen them play either.
You haven't. It's a fact. You haven't.
How long was the drought? Over 21 years? Over 20 years?
21 years exactly.
Wow.
Since like A-Rod type drought,
What?
Area type drought. What you talking about?
like they haven't made the playoffs since A-Rod was on the team.
Oh.
Oh shit. Yeah, probably about then. Yeah. It was
Ken Griffey was on the team?
Yeah, it was in 2001.
What's
it
it
was
called? But for this series, though, I'm taking Blue Jays. I'm taking the Blue Jays. You know what I mean? I'm
It's Toronto.
It's in Toronto. I'm not going to Michael put me on with Julio Rodriguez. He is a great player. That man went off in the run derby. But I'm gonna have to go with Vladdy, man. Vladdy, this is that. I feel like that team is just more. You know what I mean? They know how to win more than the Mariners. You know what I mean? I feel like the Blue Jays will end up getting it done at the end of the day. I think it's gonna be in 3 though. I think the Mariners will definitely steal a game, but I think the Blue Jays will pull it out for sure. I think so.
Well, yeah, bro. For me, this is the toughest series to pick in the first round. I mean,
For real?
yeah, for real, bro. I love the Mariners. Like they just have heart. They have fight. I mean, they're just one of those teams you love to root for, bro. Like I'm a fan of J-Rod. Like I really like as a fan, bro. I really want to say the Mariners, but I gotta go with the Blue Jays, bro. They just have too much going on over there. Like, oh, they have better hitting, bro. I think they can crack anybody on any given night, bro. Their infield is just superior for real. I mean, Vladdy, fucking Bo Bichette, what's the dude's name? Matt Chapman, Cav, bro.
They have a good outfield too. They have George Springer. You know he's got playoff experience.
Yeah, George Springer, Teoscar. I mean,
you want him at bat in the playoffs.
They're stacked. I think Alek Manoah can go in there and have a lights out game.
They got Gosman.
Gosman too. He's pretty decent. I mean,
good. No, he's good this season still.
So I mean, yeah, I gotta go with the Blue Jays. I'm gonna say in 3, but it could end in 2.
But real quick, I'm not gonna lie. I honestly think the Mariners will steal a game, and all it takes is for that second game for them to get some momentum going. Cause it's like if they have like an inning where they score 3 or 4 straight, and the Blue Jays are down 3-4, it's like even though they are the better team, it's like if they get punched in the mouth, like are they gonna really like come back? You know what I mean? Like I feel like bro, this could be a very dangerous. This is a very dangerous series for the Blue Jays. Like they cannot overlook this team for sure. Like this series could easily go and the Mariners 2-0 if the Blue Jays like just chill for any type of game. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like
Mariners get hot. They like
the
playoff
Blue Jays,
momentum.
that's fast, bro. The
Um,
playoff momentum is crazy.
I'm gonna have to agree with both of y'all though. I'm gonna have to say Toronto. In Toronto, it's Seattle's a good young team. I just feel they definitely have proven something this year. They proved something last year, just in my opinion, just barely missing the playoffs, and they fought all the way to the end of the season. They proved something that year. They proved something this year. They're getting better. They're gonna keep building on it. I have Toronto though. It's tough for me to say too because I like Seattle too a lot, but you guys brought up all the great points. I got Toronto for sure, and Toronto. Honestly, I'm deciding on if I'm saying 2 or 3 games, but that's probably the toughest question. But I'm gonna have to say 3 games, another 3 game series between these two. I think Seattle. I feel like honestly Seattle might squeak out their the first. They might squeak out game one.
That's
In
what I
my
was
opinion.
thinking too. Like sneak out game one, and then if
And
they get
then
momentum game two, it might be dangerous. Like
I mean,
no,
Luis
but I
Castillo
got
on the mound, game one.
yeah, something Lewis Castillo on the game. Mount game one. That's what really is having me That's what really is making me think that Seattle's gonna win because their best some of the Blue Jays their best hitters are right-handed, so it's a good matchup. It's a good matchup for Seattle. But yeah, after that, especially with what's his name, Robbie Ray. Shit,
No,
I
that's
don't think he's
facts.
gonna last out there. I think he's gonna be a liability out there. So we'll see. We shall see.
All right, Mets and Padres. What are you guys looking at here?
Oh yeah,
this is round. This is first round of the series, right? This has to be the best first round, right? Has to be.
yeah.
Ah,
I'm going strong and convincing Mets.
There
Strong
we
and
go.
convincing Mets.
There we go.
Even though they haven't been playing their best baseball of late, which is slightly alarming to me. After because I know I was gonna make that. I know I was gonna say the Mets the whole time. Slightly alarming to me, but still, I got the Mets. I think the Mets are gonna win. They have great pitching. They have great hitting. So do the Padres, but I feel like the Padres fall off compared to the Mets when it comes to pitching. I think pitching's everything in the playoffs. When it comes to the playoffs, every pitch counts. And you need a pitcher up there who knows what he's doing, who can control his emotions and everything, all that shit. You know what I mean? So when it comes to that, I feel like the Mets are going to have it down. And because of that, I got the Mets in 2 or 3 again. That's tough. I don't know. I feel like it's disrespectful almost to say any of these teams aren't going to win a game. But shit, all these good teams, all of them, 4 of them, only one of them they're going to win one game. You know what I mean? Like it's tough. So I don't know. I don't know about this one. That's probably the tougher one to decide between 2 or 3 games for me. But I definitely got the Mets winning 2 games. They got Scherzer and DeGrom. Like, come on now. Come on now.
yeah, bro. I totally agree. Mets in 2. It's gonna be dominant, like Ian said. I mean, Scherzer and DeGrom. I don't see either of them losing in the playoffs. So, I mean,
Right-handed, power right-handers. The Mets. I mean the Padres. But let's keep in mind. I don't know if y'all know this. The Padres, they suffer more with a lefty on the mound. That's kind of weird to think about, but they suffer with a lefty on the mound as opposed to a righty. Even though
Does he kill lefties?
he does kill lefties, and he kills. It doesn't matter. Honestly, he's in. It's either or. But as a whole, it's really lefties that do a lot of damage on the Padres.
they're gonna suffer against DeGrom and Scherzer, though.
Yeah. That doesn't change my pick at all. But still, that's just something to keep in mind that I didn't know. That I didn't notice.
Hot take, bro. I think the Padres don't score over 6 runs in this series, bro.
Ooh,
Yeah, I don't think Max is gonna give up more than 3 runs. I don't think DeGrom's giving up more than 3 runs. Simple as that. And I mean, I think they make it to like the 7th inning, and from there the closers take it all the way.
Yeah, the Mets have great bullpen too, and everyone knows they closer. Come on now.
Yeah.
That nigga's so- What's
I,
his intro song? I heard that nigga's intro song is like the best. And just
Oh,
like,
that shit's goated.
that shit is
Yeah.
They
goated.
got the fucking. Is it in? Is it in fucking? Where is it at? Is it in New York? It has to be in New York, right?
Yeah, it's in New York.
Yeah. You already know when the picture comes out. When that closing picture comes out, you guys are gonna see the guy whose song it is. I don't know his name, but you're gonna see that motherfucker playing the trumpet live. Because I've seen it
Yeah.
already. They did it once already. You don't think they're gonna bring it back for the playoffs?
Yeah.
They for surely will.
They he walked. He was doing his walkout. They panned the fucking camera, and you saw the motherfucker with a trumpet playing that shit live. I was like, "What the fuck? They could do that?" They was having a concert. In that motherfucker.
Nah,
They're
this,
definitely bringing him up.
this is definitely first round. This is definitely like the must watch to me, man. This
Yeah,
series.
me too.
If you don't watch any first round,
First round's great.
this has to be
It's-
this for sure. But
Yeah, the first round's great. You could almost think of the first round like a sudden death type shit
yeah,
already.
facts.
It's already
Bro.
best of three. Like that's short.
Man, that's facts. The first game really matters.
Yeah, for
So I'm
sure.
not gonna lie, dude. I honestly feel like this Mets team, dude, is either gonna show up and just blow the Padres out the water, or just not show up at all, bro. Like just like completely just, you know what I mean? 'Cause I don't want to say it's a Mets thing to do, but it's like they always get like the most hype and then just like disappoint. You know what I mean? Like it's like, but maybe this is the year where like they really like turn around and just really like, become their own and really like just end that Mets curse type of thing. You know what I mean? Like just,
Yeah.
So I don't know though. If I had to pick who I think is going to win, I think the Mets are going to. You know what I mean? I want the Mets to win. I feel like the Mets are a fun ass team to watch. A great pitching, a great hitting. That's just a fun ass team to watch. The Mets versus Dodgers would be cool as fuck.
Yeah.
So I got the Mets at 3. I'm not gonna lie. I got the Mets at 3.
All right, then.
Well,
Coming up on our last series of the wild card round, Phillies and Cardinals.
yeah. Okay, I want to go first. This is to me must-watch TV. I think out of all these, out of all these four wild card rounds, this is gonna be the most entertaining. This is gonna be the most runs scored. This is gonna be the most chaotic, most dramatic. I think this is it. This is gonna be the most hard-fought round between these two teams right here because one of them's got to go home. One of them, they both have something to prove. The Phillies, it's their first time going to the playoffs in like what 8 years or some shit.
Something crazy.
And the Cardinals are trying to build off last season. You know, they had a great season last year. They came up short in one game against the Dodgers, and I think they're trying to build off that. With that being said, hard fought, a lot of runs scored, a lot of all that shit. Right? I got the Cardinals coming out in 3 games. And I'll tell you why. In my opinion, the Phillies have been playing great baseball as of late, but before that, honestly, I didn't think of them as a playoff team, and I'm kind of shocked that they squeaked their way in. Besides these last like maybe month and a half, 2 months, where they've been playing great baseball down the stretch when they needed it the most. But before that, they didn't really look like a playoff team. Even like when we saw them in San Francisco, they wasn't all that. So that's like my main reason. They also the Cardinals also have power pitching again with experience. So that's coming back. So I got the Cardinals 3 games. Must see TV.
I'm gonna go real quick, Michael, bro. I got the Phillies, bro. I got the Phillies at 3. I honestly think Bryce Harper, man, he knows like he's not. This is one of the years, dude. Like this is. I feel like he's just gonna try his hardest. I honestly feel like Bryce Harper's gonna have a crazy postseason run this year.
I think
he might just make the
in 2 games.
I think he's gonna do something special this year. I honestly do.
I think he's gonna have a fucking crazy ass 2 or 3 games, but it's not gonna be enough. But anyways, continue.
No, I think he's gonna have a legendary postseason run, man. I think it's gonna be like a Rice versus Acuna show off. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, we gotta get there first. I think it's gonna be I think the Phillies are on 3 though, cause like, I mean, Cardinals are a good team, but like, who scares you on that team? You know what I mean? Like,
Big Al.
To me, their whole lineup. It's really just
lineup
pitching.
scares you.
In my
The
opinion, yeah.
pitching, the pitching is good, but I feel like there's nobody really like.
No, I feel
Oh,
like
it's
the
just that
pitching
they're
falls off.
all good.
I feel like
They're
the
all
pitching falls
good
off.
players. Like, they're all solid, reliable players, which is really what you need. A consistent player is like the best player to me, bro. I don't know. I got the feeling. Dude. They just have players that like really will like take over for the me. aka Brian. He will win this series. Phillies in 3-1. Wait, no cap. Whoa, well, crazy.
Wow. Lou taking the red pill over there, but me personally, I got the Phillies too, bro. Phillies in 3. I mean, it's really like depth versus like star players,
You
and
know what I mean? That's
and
really what
me,
it
I'm a
is,
rock
bro.
with the stars. You know what I'm saying? Bryce, Shorby, I think they're gonna both hit big homers in this series, bro. Where the crowd just silences, it changes the home momentum, like 400-foot
Exactly.
homers, bro. And I
Exactly.
just think, you know what I'm saying? I think the Cardinals, if they do beat this, like, I'm not gonna lie, they right as of right now, they are a World Series contender. As the Phillies, they're not. But at the same time, I think in just this series specifically, it goes 3. I think Jordan Montgomery actually wins the game for the Cardinals. But I really do think that the Phillies isn't gonna come out and then just blast them. You know what I'm saying? Do something crazy, magical. They've been hot, like Ian said, and I think it rolls into the playoffs.
Mm.
All right, well, going into that, let's get our first. Um, let's get the prediction with the Braves and whoever y'all picked.
All right, let's go right back around like the other way.
You want to start back in the AL?
No. Like,
Oh yeah, yeah,
like,
yeah.
like, yeah. All right. So was well, wait. What are we doing?
Braves.
So me and Michael will just go first because me and Michael
Yeah,
both.
yeah. Because ours is different.
All right, man. I'll go first. Phillies versus Braves. I already told y'all, man. I think it's gonna be a Bryce versus Acuna show off, and I think that's gonna be, man. I just really hope it happens. You know what I mean? I just think if that happens, that's gonna be one. That's going to be like two generational phenoms. Just like, you know what I mean? Like the best. Like that's what's gonna be lit to watch, man. Just home runs on home runs. I feel like that's gonna be a series, dude. And I honestly feel like who would win that? The Braves. I feel like the Braves have a better team, but that'd be a great series. I would have to say like I would say Braves 3-1 in that series. You know what I mean? I would say that.
Oh, it's yeah.
Yeah, me
Oh,
too.
it,
Me too, bro. I'm taking the Braves 3-1. Also, I mean, I think they're really gonna dominate this series, and the Phillies they'll squeak a game out. But besides that, I think the Braves are dominant. They just have too many good hitters on their team to really just match. So give me the Braves in 4, and they'll be going to the NLCS.
Yep, I'm gonna have to agree with y'all. So in my thing, so the Cardinals is outside. The Braves are definitely gonna win this, and they're gonna move on. They got a power pitching. They got young good pitching. They got great talent out there. The lineup is star-studded. The Braves moving along. They're gonna steamroll whoever's. They're gonna be ready, waiting, and they're gonna steamroll who I think is gonna be the Cardinals. So yeah, I got the Braves moving on, and probably I'll be a modest like. Nah, not as much. Probably 3 games to 1 as well. Yeah, 3 games to 1.
All right, moving on. I think we all had the Mets here. Mets and
Yeah,
Dodgers first round. This is gonna be a spicy
boy,
one.
this is gonna be great. I'll crack it off. So Dodgers versus Mets is gonna be crazy. As much as it pains me to fucking say it, I think the Dodgers are gonna move on. They're the superior team, and I feel like when it comes down to it for the Mets, although they have great pitching, that's ultimately what they're gonna have to rely on, and that's what's gonna kill them is their pitching. So they have great pitching, yes, but then they're gonna have to use them like workhorses. I think that's what I'm feeling from the Mets. So that's gonna be the downfall of the Mets, and I think the Dodgers are gonna be ready and waiting, and they're gonna be all over the Mets. Yeah, I got the Dodgers, but I got the Mets putting up a fight. So I got the Dodgers at 3 games to 2. So I got the Dodgers moving on.
Me, this might be a hot take, but I got the Mets winning in 5. I think they just squeak out enough games to be able to get it to that DeGrom or that Scherzer in Game 5, and those guys just carry it their way through in that Game 5 and somehow just come out with the win in a low-scoring Game 5, kind of like how it was with the Giants and Dodgers last year, but just the Dodgers on the losing end this time, setting up an NLCS with 2 NL East teams.
Okay. Blue?
I got the Dodgers winning this one 3-1. Dodgers against the Mets 3-1. I just think the Dodgers is a better team. You know what I mean? I think the Mets they do have a good team, but it's just the Dodgers. Bro. I don't give a fuck for the Dodgers.
Yeah, Dodgers. They gonna do that. All right, moving on then.
I think they're moving on.
All right, going back to the other side. Let's start at the bottom, actually. I think we all took the Blue Jays, if I'm not tripping.
Yeah.
So, Blue Jays and Stros.
Yeah.
AL East matchup, right?
No, Stros are in the West.
Yeah. Yeah. This, in my opinion, this is like a fucking, what's that shit called? David and Goliath type shit. Or if that makes sense. I think that the Astros is a powerhouse compared to the Blue Jays right now. But I got the Astros coming out 3-1 on top, convincing fashion too. Like they're gonna be steamrolling, moving on into the CS. So I got the Astros easy.
I'm not gonna lie, I'll go like I got the Astros 3-0. I think the Astros say yeah, if I'm be honest with you, dude. I mean I like I said, the Blue Jays are a great team, but the Astros are just different, dude. They just have so many players that could just offense and defense. They're just all just so talented, and it's like Carlos Correa leaving them their best player didn't. It's like that never even happened, bro. Like it's like damn, like
Their best player?
Carlos Correa. I mean,
You what?
Before
the
up there.
yeah,
Well, I got the Astros winning 3-0. They're going to the ALCS.
I gotta agree. Astros, easy. 3-0 sweep. I think the Blue Jays are going to be tired after playing the Mariners. And, yeah, pretty much that's about it. They don't have enough pitching to go deep enough to face the Astros.
Astros nasty.
All right. Yanks
versus Tampa Bay. Ooh.
Yeah, Tampa, huh?
Yeah, I do like Tampa, but I just don't see them moving on. I think the Yankees are too electric they're too electric to get first rounded, especially they're gonna be ready and waiting. They have great pitching.
Great.
They have great Garrett Cole could be a little suspect in big games, but I think he's finally gonna take a step forward in the big games, finally prove something of himself in a big game, so we'll see. But yeah, I like Tampa Bay, but Tampa Bay's not going down without a fight. I got Yankees 3-2, closer than you might think. But yeah, I got the Yankees moving on.
Well, I had Yankees and Guardians, and I think the Yankees are going to do the Guardians dirty, man. I honestly do. But I mean, don't get me wrong, they have been the Yankees' kryptonite at times this year. You know what I mean? I feel like the Guardians have just been like made to build the Yankees or something like that. It's feel like sometimes, but I feel like the Yankees are just playing right now at a level like they come into the playoffs with some crazy momentum. With Judge hitting 62, Garrett Cole getting the season strikeout record for the Yankees. I feel like the momentum going into this playoffs can't be any higher.
True.
I feel like all pressure is off. Because it's like, even though they are the number 2 seed, like everybody expects them to win shit like that, I feel like they have went through so much this year to where it was like, you know what, like, we've had the number 1 spot, we've had records to be broken and all that stuff. Like, now it's just time to play baseball again. Like, it's just time to just do what we know, what we do. So I feel like they're going to take over the playoffs. I think they're going to have fun in this playoffs. I got them winning this series against the Guardians.
Yep.
I like the Guardians, bro, to be honest, bro. I honestly think it's going to be a close one, bro.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be like a 3-1, maybe even 3-2 series, I'll be honest with you, bro. But I think the Yankees are going to pull it through.
Yeah, I also got the Yankees too. 3-1. I think they dominate the Guardians. I think, you know what I'm saying, it's just I think the Guardians squeak one out, but yeah, the big strong dudes on the Yankees are just gonna be hitting bombs. Like kind of like I said too earlier with the Blue Jays running out of pitching. I think the Guardians are gonna come in with some of their weaker pitchers starting game 1 and 2, and it's gonna be a bad start from them. And the momentum is just gonna keep rolling for the Yankees, and they dominate 3-1. So let's go to all our ALCS. I think we all got the Yankees and Astros right here.
Yeah, this is by far the hardest decision that I have to make. This is tough because, like, the Astros have had the Yankees number in this same exact series for the past 3 or 4 years now. Like, it's been the Yankees, Astros in the playoffs, and every year the Astros end out on top. But with all this momentum, like we bring up Aaron Judge, Garrett Cole, yeah, we'll throw them in there. They got the Yankees are also doing this with young rookies, young prospects that they're calling them too, that are filling in places very well. So, with that being said, all things considered, I think this is going to be the year that the Yankees finally break through on the Astros. Yeah. So, and this is going to be a best of 7. So. This is gonna be a tough. This has got to go 7 games. This has to go 7 games. This is too close. This is a playoff rivalry at this point. And even though the Yankees are coming in high, Aaron Judge, they're still gonna be the underdogs. They still gonna have their backs against the wall. You know what I mean? They have something to prove to Astros. They've been in this spot before, and every time they've come out successful. But I think this is going to be the year the Yankees finally come through. It's going to be the first time in a long time the Yankees are going to advance to the World Series. And it's going to have a lot to do with Aaron Judge. He's just electric. He's killing righty or lefty. He's killing it, all these pitchers. So, I got the Yankees.
All right, so I'll go next. Yeah, this series is going to be great, bro. I mean, the Yankees got it all. Aaron Judge, Giancarlo, Rizzo, they got the pitching, the starting pitching, they got the bullpen. But with all that being said, they just have a mental block against the Astros. And that type of thing you don't just get over like that. And I think that the Astros are gonna take this in a close series too. I also think it's gonna be a close series. I think this is gonna go 7 games. But with that 7th game being in Houston, with that mental block being there, I think it's gonna be, I don't want to say a breakdown by the Yankees, but yeah, a breakdown. And I think it's either going to be a blowout or a late game choke by them in Game 7 against the Astros. And sending the Astros to the World Series for the 2nd year in a row.
Huh?
Or is it the 3rd year in a row? Who did the Dodgers beat in the World Series?
The Braves.
No, in the World Series.
No, not the Braves. It was the
Oh, the Guardians.
It was actually, no. It was the no. What the fuck?
The Rays. It was the Rays.
Great. Yeah.
So yeah. So this is the 2nd year in a row. I think the Astros go get back there with Jose Altuve being the World Series MVP.
The CS MVP.
Oh yeah. CS MVP.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I already said it. I already said that the Yankees win's gonna have a lot to do with Aaron Judge. So like, I feel like he's probably gonna win MVP unless I want to think of a sleeper. I want to think of a sleeper, MVP candidate while Lou goes.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm pretty luck, man. I'm the biggest. Okay, no. I love the Yankees, though, man. I gotta ask for the place my heart for you guys. I just know, man. It's just like, just some things in sports, man. It's just like you can't help. You just can't help. And I honestly feel like I'm not gonna lie, man. This team is special. If it is a team that was going to break this curse, it was going to be this team. But I just think the Astros are on a different type of time this year, man. I honestly think like this is gonna, like, even though I've been a Yankees fan for a year, I've been saying this whole year that they're gonna win it. This Astros team, man, has been looking crazy this year. I honestly think they're gonna win the series 4-2. I think the Yankees will they'll win a couple games, close games, but the Astros will just be too strong, man. I just think the Astros are just, it's kind of different this year. I think they're gonna win this series 4-2. To be honest with you, I think Bregman's gonna be the CS MVP. Bregman,
Mm.
I would say one of those two
Mm.
players.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking so my sleeper MVP for the Yankees is I'm gonna have to go with Anthony Rizzo. I think he's gonna be popping home runs. Um both fields have short fences in right field, so that's gonna play the or in left field. Oh yeah, in right field that means which is gonna play the Rizzo's advantage, so I think he's gonna be carrying a load. He's been to the playoffs before. He knows what it's like to win a World Series. I got Rizzo, yeah, sleeper MVP pick if it wasn't to be Aaron Judge, because the team's not all about Aaron Judge. The Yankees got an all well-rounded team.
All right, let's go to our NLCS picks now. Um, I can start us off right here in the NLCS. I got the Braves and the Mets. Whew. This might be a hot take, but coming all the way from the wild card round, 2 series on the road, I got the Mets beating the Braves. I know this last series against them didn't go their way, and they were trying their hardest. But I don't know, bro. I just have too much faith in the pitching of the Mets, and I think at the end of the day, that's what's gonna separate them from other teams. And I would say Mets in 6. Mets in 6. Does MLB do it? How does the series go? Does it go 2-3-2 or is it 2-1-1-1?
That's good question.
2-2-1-1-1.
That's a good question. It's the CS. We're talking about CS now. Yeah, it is 3. I'm saying.
Hold on, I think I can check for you right.
Oh no, it's retarded how this is listed out.
Either way, bro, I got the Mets.
Oh yeah, 1 2 1 2. It's 2 2 1 1 1.
So Mets closing it out in New York, Game 6. Going to the World Series, and my CS MVP.
Oh,
It's good.
excuse me before you go. It's 2 3 2.
Okay, closing out in Atlanta, and my CS MVP. It's gonna be one of the switch hitters, I think, Eduardo or Lindor. I'm gonna say Lindor because that's my nigga. So Lindor winning CS MVP and the Mets going to the World Series.
Okay. Lou?
I had the Dodgers and Braves.
Mm.
I think the Dodgers and Braves are gonna be a great series, man. This was an LCS before, right?
Yeah, they played in the playoffs the last 3 years.
That's right. But I like the Dodgers in this one, man. Yeah, the Dodgers. I don't know what I'm saying, man. They're just what the fuck can I say, man? It's just the Dodgers, bro. I mean, it's just so hard to beat that team. Just on paper, it just looks so unbeatable, bro. But the Braves team, that they do have a good team. I could see them being the Dodgers. I think at the end of the day, the Dodgers are gonna pull it off. I think it's gonna be a close series though, 4-3. I definitely do think the Braves are gonna put up a good fight. I think it's gonna be 4-3 Dodgers though. They're gonna make the World Series for sure.
Okay, yeah. So I had the Braves versus Dodgers too. This is gonna be a great series. We've seen this before. But when it comes down to it, I'm gonna have the Braves winning this game or this series because the Dodgers pitching is not what it used to be. They got their star-studded pitching lineup is on the IL. You know what I mean? They got Walker Buehler and they have what's his name? Julio Urias. They're both down for them. So, but they got the emergence of Dustin May. They got Tyler Anderson for the Dodgers. But when it's all said and done, I don't think that's going to be enough for them. And I think the Braves are going to go back-to-back World Series appearances. They're going to back-to-back World Series appearances. And the MVP, that's tough. I'm going to have to go with probably Dansby Swanson's going to have to do a lot. He's going to be an X factor, I think, with the pitching, especially with the Dodgers left-handed pitchers. So I got the Braves shocking the Dodgers, sending the best team in baseball and one of the best teams we've seen on paper and throughout the whole season in a long time. I think the Braves are gonna shock the Dodgers. The Braves is going back.
All right, World Series prediction right here. So I got the Mets going up against the Houston Astros. I think this is going to be a boring World Series, y'all. Like, I really do. I think the Mets are going to be just so tired by this time. DeGrom and Scherzer are going to have pitched fucking 30 innings by this point, and they're just going to be chalked. They're all going to be tired going from all the way from the wild card round, and I think the Astros just come out, start the series against one of their aces, just smoking them, popping them, and that'll just keep rolling throughout the series. It'll kill their whole morale, and the Astros win in 5 games. My World Series MVP, I think, it's between Jordan and Kyle Tucker because the Mets have all right-handed pitching. So, I mean, I think the lefties are really dominate from the Astros. I'm gonna give World Series MVP to Jordan. I think he hits at least 3 homers in the series, and takes it for the Astros, and the Astros finally win without that cloud, that cheating cloud hanging over their head, and they kill all the haters, and Dusty Baker gets his first ring.
Yeah. Probably. Alright, I'll kick it off. So I have the Yankees versus Rays in the World Series. I think it's gonna be great. I think it's gonna be what everyone wants to see in the World Series. It's gonna be action packed. And I got the Braves going back to back on the Yankees. For real, I think that the Braves is gonna be they just have a nasty team, and I think that the World Series MVP, is a hot take too, is gonna be Michael Harris. I think he's a great talent, young talent. He's gonna shine when the lights are the brightest on him for the first time in his career. I think he's gonna go crazy along with the rest of the team. They're gonna rally. They have an even stronger team than they did when they won last year. So it's real tough for me to not say the Braves, even though the Yankees are having a magical season themselves, one of the best seasons. But they still got time. Still gonna have a great team. Who knows? They might still have Aaron Judge. We really don't know. So they're still a great team. They have a bright future ahead of them, the Yankees, to have more World Series runs. But I got the Braves going back to back. It's like I feel like it's their time right now. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I have the Astros and the Dodgers in the World Series, and I got the Astros winning this one, man. I got the Astros winning the World Series against the Dodgers. It's gonna be a very close series. I think it's gonna be like a 4-2, 4-3 series. I don't know which one to be specific, but I think the Astros it's just their year this year. You know what I mean? Like Michael said, they're gonna get that cheating cloud over them. You know what I mean? And they're gonna be able to talk their shit this year, hopefully with no allegations coming out later. You know what I mean? And I think Astros are gonna win it this year, man. I think they're gonna be our 2022 World Series champions, bro. If the Dodgers.
So there you guys go. World Series predictions. I got the Astros. Lou got the Astros. You got the Braves in. So we'll see how that plays out. I think we're just gonna end the podcast here. We were gonna talk some NFL talk, but I see my boy Looters is half asleep over there. I'm gonna let him do his thing. He's falling asleep on live.
Yeah. No, we could save it for this is a good lengthy podcast. We could save the football for Thursday night. Yeah.
Thursday. But we are gonna be going over our predictions on Thursday, but I do want to have at least just a short part where I get to talk about the Niners' huge win on Monday night. I feel like that was kind of crazy. So
we gotta do a recap of our picks too, so if we want our viewers some money.
I know I won you guys some money. If you guys are watching, keep rocking with me. We coming back this week hot, bro. So I was hot last week. We're gonna be still in the streak again.
That's what we gotta do. We gotta give them a guaranteed parlay every week. We each gotta give them.
We all agree upon.
Something like that.
We gotta do an outside the park podcast parlay.
You know what I'm saying?
You do that. We have to agree on it. But yeah, well, right on, y'all. Appreciate y'all for rocking with us outside the
Okay,
park.
bro.
Come on, you know what I mean. Like we here, this our shit. You know what I mean. Sports is our shit. So we not going nowhere. We gonna stay consistent with our shit. We gonna be better. We building. So we appreciate all y'all, all the support that y'all giving us for real. The views, the comments,
For
the
real,
live
man. Everything,
engagement.
bro.
It's for real. We fuck with y'all for real, and we don't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Gang
Yeah.
them. We trying to get y'all money. We trying to do the whole thing with y'all. Come on, we to the
Yeah.
top.
Yeah.
Oh man, we winning money. You winning money. If we live in Cali, I ain't trying to get political. Oh yes, I'm probably 27. No,
Mm-hmm.
yes,
We
no,
can all get rich together, man. All
Yeah.
these parlays that we
no.
getting gonna have better odds. We're gonna be able to give y'all $1 million parlays. Everything,
on.
bro. Like
Come on.
it affects us all. Fuck them
Oh, yeah,
kids, nigga.
Yeah.
Fuck them kids. Come
Starts
on.
now. Starts
We
now.
thugging, we thugging, we thugging.
All right then, y'all. We'll see y'all
Yeah,
Thursday